With that miss. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Hibbert kicks to Russell. Back to Hibbert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Right now they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the left wing. It's stolen by Bryant.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Pass to Azania. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Azania's got 8. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gets it off. No good on that last second attempt there. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
We've got Evan Fournier. Gordon out there with Dwayne Dedman. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Hazonia in at the 1. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or 2.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Back to Oladipo. And Hibbert with the block.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Kicks it to Clarkson. To the inside. Hibbert gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Azania. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Oladipo. Unloads from 9. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
They retain possession. And Hezonja gets it to go. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Russell dishes to Clarkson. Magic foul.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He has 12 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Both good from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Got it. Good job in the low post. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Oladipo, the pass to Hezonja. Back to Oladipo. Launches it. Bryant with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Russell with a wide open look. Again, Los Angeles.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Oladipo to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Magic trail by 19. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. And here's Los Angeles. And it's blocked by Gordon. And he's able to get it back.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Hezonja. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The Magic shoot 43% from the floor. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Hibbert. And stolen by Gordon. Ahead. The shot's good from Fournier.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's Hezonja. Off target from three-point range.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oladipo misses.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
And he gets it to go.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Dismissed. But they recover it. Russell. Hits the target from 18 feet. Russell's got 29 in the game. They double him with Russell. Oladipo outside. And stolen by Hibbert. Over to the left wing. Here's Russell. No good from outside. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Hazanya, who's back up. The shot is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Here's Oladipo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Another miss by Oladipo. Lakers leading by 23.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. The tray. And the Lakers get it back. Lakers passing it around. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Hazanya. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 34 points.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for
And